Hey, what's happening, everybody? I hope all's going well with you guys out there. I want to thank you, as always, for stopping by the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Today, we're talking about this new Chris Hemsworth-led actioner now streaming on Netflix called Extraction, the full-featured directorial debut from Sam Hargrave. It's based on the graphic novel called See You Dad, written by Andy Parks and the Russo brothers. The screenplay in this movie is written by Joe Russo. It follows a black market mercenary named Tyler Rake. He's tasked with rescuing an Indian drug lord's kidnapped son. The deal, of course, goes sour. The city gets locked down, and Rake is going to have to make the deadly journey across this city with this kid to the extraction point. So let's get into this wall-to-wall action flick to see if it's worth your time. Now, I will be honest, I didn't expect a lot from this movie. I do have a soft spot for action films, but with a simple plot, I won't deny that this one didn't really excite me too much. I do enjoy Hemsworth outside of the MCU. I think he has some comedic range. I think he was excellent in films like Rush and 12 Strong and In the Heart of the Sea. Plus, the guy is the human embodiment of an action figure, so if he could look legit in the action sequences, then I certainly felt this movie had some potential. Now, there's no denying this type of movie was one where I consider 75 to 80% of the entertainment value to be in the action, with about 20 to 25%, give or take, going to the story fitting it together, a plot you can invest in, and serviceable performances. And I think this movie, much to my surprise, checked all the boxes on the entertainment side. I mean, Hemsworth was solid. It's a very thinly developed character. Everything you really discern and connect with about this character is really in the moment, and Hemsworth brought some heart and sincerity to the small collection of character-driven scenes. And that's all nice and good, but the story in this one isn't what drives the entertainment. This movie is all about the action, and the action was impressive. The stunt work was sound, it was technically difficult, excellently choreographed, the direction of the sequences was fluid, it just pulls you right into the middle of the violence. There is a John Wick vibe to the gunplay, but it still is unique to its own. It's just very fast-paced and hectic at times to fit the mood of the story, and it was perfect for carrying the entertainment along. Hemsworth just did a ton of his own stunts. He poured himself into this role as good as anybody really could have to just create some great cinematic action. There's also a lengthy chase sequence in the middle of this movie that's about as good as you will see. The camera moves with the pace of the cars. It flows seamlessly inside of the car to capture the chaos. It brings you right back out again to just capture different angles, and it was absolutely delightful. The sequence was very unnerving, and with the camera work from Hargrave, you 100% connect with the tension that these characters are going through. Now, like I mentioned, the plotline is on the simplistic side, but it definitely was effective for just being the backbone to non-stop suspense and beautifully crafted violence. The story layers are minimal, the characters are a little bit wooden too, yet with that connection you have with them to the situations they go through, I actually was able to care about them. It made me invest in this tense game of cat and mouse through the crowded streets of Bangladesh, and it had me completely locked into the journey these characters embark on from start to finish, and that's really all you could hope for an action movie like this. The on-location shoots and practical backdrops gave the film an excellent, gritty, realistic vibe that matched the tone. The confinement of the landscapes really can just keep you on edge for the main characters, as you never know what's around each turn, and it's just the perfect playground for a shoot-'em-up actioner like this. The tight buildings create some fun shootouts. The fight sequences among hundreds of extras just add to the realism of the moment. It increased the stakes, it added to the hectic pace, and everything together just blends into a great, intriguing international action thriller. I think this movie knew exactly what it wanted to be, and it delivered. It was an elegantly violent frenzy of killing, and I absolutely loved it. So Extraction for me is going to get 90% on the meter. It takes just enough time to carry a narrative, but it doesn't get in the way of the action. I think those short moments actually provide just enough substance to make the incredibly shot action actually mean something. It plays out like a real-time thriller, and it fills the runtime with action without ever feeling excessive or over the top. Okay, well, it's actually quite excessive and way over the top, but I think forced would be the good word to use. The film fills the runtime with action, but it doesn't feel forced, like a Six Underground. I think Hemsworth easily carries this movie. If he ever wanted to hang up his hammer, he has a long career ahead of him of being an action lead in a variety of types of movies. He carried this movie easily. It was a very capable action film. It was creative on many levels, and if you're interested or want to see Hemsworth as an action hero without the cape, then this is certainly a movie to check out.
Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd love to talk movies with you guys. Share it with your friends, and without question, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can never miss a video. Here are some links to some recent reviews just in case you missed them. All my social media links and the link to our official website are down in the description below, and I'll catch you next time.